Short and sweet, 5% battery. Today is Thursday, I think. Happy Thursday. Look at these. That's the first two. There's my finger. That's the first two jalapenos off the bush. See how big my forearm is? I cut down a lettuce the other day that was that big. And behind the lettuce, Bob hadn't seen it. What's this? Look at the size of that cucumber. Having said that, looking at that, it looks like it's nearly as big as my head, but not quite, look. It's all about perspective. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Why is it Happy Friday?
Because I got into university.
Yay! She's
And where are you going?
University.
There you go. Well done, smart. One of them called a smart arse.
Smarty pants.
Smarty pants. It's Friday, 30 degrees, humidity is hammering 80-90%, especially at night, so I'm not complaining though, you know.
Well, we have been complaining.
Yeah, but I'm not, because I chose to live here. I didn't come here for the rain, did I? If I wanted that, I'd be in Manchester. We are in Siciliana, which is Altos del Limonar, which is part of Toretta's basically. It's just up the road from La Siesta. We've been here a few times, look in the back catalogue. They do wood-fired pizzas. It's one of the places that we do like to come to from time to time. Some of the dishes are different to some of the other local Italians, which are also very good. And we would recommend that possibly you might want to book. Inside now is air conditioned. They've also got a terrace outside which they can retract the toldos. But peak summer, air conditioning, trust me.
Smells beautiful.
It does smell absolutely fantastic.
Hungry.
And Helen's been to the doctors and we'll fill you in on that.
I've had my stitches out.
Yeah,
that's really
I've
good.
got to think of the mic. We'll fill you in on that later. This is the bruschetta. And what you have there is toasted bread with the salad, balsamic vinegar, you've got basil, you've got tomatoes, as well as the cheese, which I think might be ricotta. This is the prawns, and the garlic prawns, and they do have a little bit of spice, and they smell fantastic. And Bob has got the nachos, so check the jalapenos out, the 2 or 3 cheeses.
Jalapenos there.
We're at the outlet in Alicante, filming inside, not outside, because it's flipping hot. But you've got all your usual stores, but usually discounted to a certain extent. We've covered this before. We are in the historic naval port city of Cartagena in Murcia. And this is done in conjunction with Get Your Guide. If you want more details of the tours and trips that you can do with those guys, have a look in the description box or have a look on our website and you'll find some links in there. Now the port here at Cartagena has been here for hundreds of years. By all accounts it dates back to the Spanish Armada. This is one beautiful city, steeped in history. There's lots to see and do. I mean, we've done various trips with Get Your Guide. If you look in the back catalogue, and I'll try and link, we have videos where we've been in the past, where we did the open top tour bus around Cartagena, for example, among other things. Those were during or as we were coming out of COVID times. There's the Roman amphitheatre up in the background as well, and there's actually a windmill in the middle of the city. This is less than an hour from Torrevieja, around about 60 kilometres, give or take. The price list is...
price list for all different things there.
Now we are in Restaurante Columbus in Cartagena. They do a fantastic coffee called an Asiatico you can get here. We've been here before and we had a ruckus outside, and I came outside and lo and behold there was Roman centurions marching through with a band. Random, and that's many years ago. We've ordered a paella, we've ordered a salad to start and share, and some croquetas. Yeah, some croquetas. Yeah. We'll show you what we're getting if it's any good. It was all right when we've been in the past.
Yeah, we're nice last time, but it was pre-COVID. But I think it's the same people, so it should be just as good.
In the salad there is white asparagus, gherkins, tomato, lettuce, egg, pickled onions, olives.
Normal onions. There's some red onions in there as well, won't there?
There's lots in this, actually. Alan's just said, I've just unplugged the external cameras, that it looks a little bit sloppy.
It's fine.
Almost like
Soup.
No, it might be arroz caldoso. No, it's paella, but if it's sloppy, it's like arroz caldoso. Arroz caldoso is really, really good. Plus, different places in Spain do arroz caldoso completely different. So if it's like this, then it's still nice.
Right, well, come on and get it there. Oh, it's quite a deep one as well.
So we have a meat one, which is pork and chicken, primarily because I don't like, as Helen says, things with 8 legs.
8 legs.
Or 8 tentacles, or 8 somethings.
Arms.
Whatever. Looks very tomato.
It does look
It's
very
nice.
tomatoey.
Is it
Very
nice?
nice.
Gets the okay from Bob.
It is nice, and it's not tomatoey. It's paprika.
Alright, cool. So this is where I'm going to try and put some out and not burn myself. What am I getting? No, it's alright.
Handle for you. There you go.
Alright. So I've got a little bit of... So it does look very
Moist.
sloppy. Ah, but there is... Oh, surprisingly, there is a bit of...
There's a burn on bottom, yeah.
That's alright, that's different to anything I've ever had.
Yeah, it is really
Actually.
paprika, isn't it? But it's
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
We really enjoyed that.
For the record,
Really, really nice.
never had anything like it. Never had a paella like it before. Full of meat, tasty as.
Really, really packed full of meat, and really, I think it's the juiciest paella I've ever had when I've been out at a restaurant. It's not dry at all, but they've still managed to get that little crust on the bottom, which it was perfect. The rice was cooked to perfection. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So, good solid 9 out of 10 at least.
Yeah.
My only criticism, and that's just me being an idiot, is there was no garlic in it.
Yeah, Andy likes to have a bit of garlic in his paella, but as I said, the rice was cooked perfectly. The meat was falling to pieces. There were lots and lots of meat in it. I think it had got some maybe some tomato frite in it as well. Definitely a nice strong taste of paprika, but very, very tasty.
Definitely come back for this
Really
one.
nice, completely different. This is just saying, this is the 3rd week in a row that we've had paella on a Sunday, and I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. You don't need to correct me. I'm pronouncing it in the Yorkshire manner. I think my favourite was the lobster one still. This is number 2, and the one last week with the chicken was number 3, and that was nice as well.
Hang on a sec. Let's ask the Spaniard. Yeah, the bill came to €100, which was 4 paellas, the salad, the croquettes, and the drinks, which are 25 euros each. Plus a tip.
So we've left 10% tip as per.
So
usual.
30 euros.
Yeah, I think that's well, not even 30.
No, 27.50.
27.50 each.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm stuffed. Couldn't fit a pudding down if I wanted one.
What do you think to that, Bobber?
I thought it was brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Different.
Yeah. I was expecting a beef paella,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It was different to a beef paella, but beautiful.
Yeah, really tasty.
Now, this is so you can see what the place looks like from the outside. We've come from down there this way.
Thank you.
As you can see, it's proper old school Spanish bar. Have we said you need to come here if you've been to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, and if you've been to
The Dahlia Lounge on the roof.
which is up on the roof, you can get a coffee called
It's called a barraquito there in Disney, but it really is an Asiatico, which they do make here at this restaurant, which is condensed milk, liquor 43 or 43 as they call it, and coffee, and it's nice. But we've not had one today.
But come.
So just a little bit of information about Cartagena. Cartagena is on the Mediterranean coast, and it's very, very close to, I think it's Algeria, across the...
That's where the gas comes in.
Yeah, across the Mediterranean. So this was one of the most important naval ports in Spain, and it was founded and it protected the whole of Spain because they've got lots of buildings where they've got the cannons and everything, but before then it's one of the oldest cities in Spain, and it was actually founded in 227 BC, and it's been really important to Roman history. It's got Roman amphitheatres and Roman architecture, and there are lots of Roman ruins here. It's also a port for cruise liners to call into, so if any of you have been on a cruise and you've called into Cartagena, leave us a comment below to let us know, and let us know what you think of it, or what you thought to it.
It's Cartagena in Spain, not Cartagena in Colombia.
Cartagena was actually the first city in the world to be called Cartagena, and all the others are named after this Cartagena. So this was the very first original Cartagena, and it's the second biggest city in the Murcian region, and it's the 6th biggest non-capital city in Spain. So each province has got its capital city, so they're all bigger, but the cities that are not capitals, it's the 6th biggest city in Spain. And that's just a little bit about Cartagena. Yeah, Francesca's just been saying also there's quite a bit of controversy about Cartagena and Murcia, because Murcia is the capital of the province, but a lot of people actually think that Cartagena should be the capital of the province. It's a smaller city, there are not as many inhabitants here in Cartagena as there are in Murcia, but it is older, and it's got lots of important government buildings here, like the Parliament buildings here. As I said before, it's the naval capital of this area of Spain, so the naval defence and everything's here, so it is an important city. Because of that, we would not be able to take any drone footage, obviously, because it is a military area, a military zone.
This is Dos Mares, down near Santiago de Ribera. This place has got a cinema. Upstairs you've got food, Pomodoro, Foster's Hollywood, Popeyes, quite a few others, Burger King. Downstairs you've got shops, and you can also get your photograph took, etc. for ID purposes. Those of you that's been coming for a long time might even remember that before that was Carrefour, it was Eroski. There's a blast from the past. They are all much of a muchness, the shopping centres though.